Hi, hope you all are doing so well. In today's video, I'll be telling us how I met a stalker. As I'm sharing this story, my family is going to be very surprised. Some years back, I was living in Lagos then. So in the estate where I was living, there are shops outside the estate. So one of those shops, there's a tailor there. So most of the time, I always take my clothes to that lady because she actually knows how to sew clothes. So every time I want to sew, I'll just go to her and give her my clothes. She would do beautiful style for me. So one day I was going, like I normally do, to the tailor to, give her my clothes so that she can do something nice for me. As I was going, I just met this guy and I just said, oh, hello. Because the shop is not far from the estate, I was not driving. I just crossed the road. That's the shop, so there's no need driving. So he just said, I met this guy. He said, hello, hi. He said, hello, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. He said that he always sees me whenever I want to bring clothes to this tailor. I said yes, that she knows how to sew. That's why I love to take my clothes to her. And that was it though. The guy now said, can we be friends? I said, okay, no problem, we can be friends. And he now said, okay, can I have your contact so that, I can just call you so we can just, hang out. I said, okay, there's no problem. So one day, this guy called me and said, okay, can we go for a date? So can we just sit out somewhere? I said, okay, no problem. I went and we sat down. After, that was the first discussion, that was the first outing. And after everything, when you go for a first date, you have to watch. You have to watch everything. You have to watch what the person is doing, how the person talks. For me, that's what I do. Well, anytime I go for a date, I watch your appearance, your attitude, how you talk, things you do. I watch all those things. And that will not make me to conclude if I actually want to go out with this person or not. If I don't like what I see, I'm not going out with you. Meanwhile, anytime I'm going for a date, whatever thing I'm going to order, if I'm going to any food, if I'm going to order champagne, chap, anything I'm going to order is something I can pay for. It's either I go to a date with raw money like physical cash, or I go with my card. I don't want any issue. Anytime I'm going out, I go with my money complete. Even up to today, if somebody invites me, oh, let's go to so place, I go with my money. I don't want issues, so that if I can be able to walk away when I want to walk away. And if the person wants to create a scene and say, hey, I have to pay for this, I just pay and walk away. That's how I do, okay? Anything that will cause me embarrassment, I don't want. So I've seen the way he was talking, this guy, the way he was talking, the way he was doing, and he would beg. He used to beg, the guy would begging anyhow. Even if you eat this or you just beg, wow. You just, I said, what kind of a dating human being is this? I did not say it out, so I was just saying it inside my mind. I said, this person is so dating. Why is he doing like this? I did not say it out, okay? I was just watching him. So after the whole stuff, I told him, okay, I want to go. I've seen you, we've discussed, we've eaten, let me go home. He now said, when are we going to meet again now? I said, no, we're not going to meet again. And that was where the problem started. I said, we're not going to meet again. He said, why? He said, I told him I'm very busy. I'm a very busy person. I don't think we'll be able to meet again. He now said, but we just, the what happened? Is there anything that happened? Is there anything? I said, nothing happened. It's just that I don't think we are going to say again. Said I'm a very busy person. But if, because he was talking and talking, I don't want him to talk too much. And I said, okay, if eventually we're going to see, I will let you know. I have your number, I will call you. And I left. Every day I'm going out. Once I just come outside my estate, if I'm not driving, once I just come out, I'll see that guy standing in front of the estate. Every day I will see him standing in front of the estate. On Sundays, okay, there's this day on Sunday I was going to church. I was going to church. I saw him. I was not driving. I was not driving my car because I've already started driving then. That was some years back. And I saw him because I need to cross the estate to be able to, to stand to get a vehicle that will take me to church. I saw him. I said, why are you standing here? He said, no, that he just wants to stand. I entered the vehicle and I go. The next Sunday, as I was going out to church, I came out of the estate. I still saw him standing at the bus stop. I said, what is going on? I did not talk. I entered the vehicle and go. The third Sunday, as I was going to church, I still saw him. I said, no, this thing is getting out of hand. It's no longer for that. I didn't even know that the securities in the estate has already noticed that anytime they've already noticed him. He'll go and stand at the bus stop, and that bus stop is where we always get vehicle to go to wherever we want to go to. I said, what is going on? He'll be telling me that the third time he now told me and said, that I said I don't want to come out and be his friend again. I said, what? I told you, and I replied him. I said, I told you that the relationship is going to work. That if I need to talk to you, I'll be the one to call you. He did not talk. He was just looking at me. I entered the vehicle and go. The next day, it continues like that for a very long time. So one day I was going out, my security now called me, the estate security. Like, we have so many security at the gate, up to like 10. They noticed this guy. They now told me that they want to, the security called me and said they want to tell me something. I said, okay, go ahead. He now said that the way this guy is standing at the gate every time, that they are scared. Maybe this guy might hurt me or something like that. And meanwhile, my mind has started telling me that this guy wants to hurt me. He wants to do something. Somebody can just come and pour you something or disfigure your body or do whatever. So my mind has started telling me that. But meanwhile, they not even tell anybody in my family. Nobody knows. So I started avoiding him. Even sometimes I'm driving and pass, I'll see him standing at the bus stop. Because he knows that if I do not use a vehicle, if I don't use my car, then I must come out at that bus stop to pick a vehicle. This is how it continues. So one day I was coming out. I just saw some securities having issues with somebody at the gate. The minute I came out, he now saw me because I already entered inside the estate, just at the gate inside. He started pointing that this is the person that he's looking for. That he has been looking for this girl. That this girl doesn't know what to. That he so much love this girl. Oh my goodness! That is so much love. That he love this girl. That he cannot do anything without this girl. That this girl must come and talk to him. Immediately I saw him having issues with security. I ran back. He told his security, look at her. She's running back. She's running back and all that. The security now told him, see, she is not coming out. You cannot talk to her. Go away. If she needs to talk to you, she's going to call you. Or whenever you see her outside the estate, you cannot talk to her. So I remember, I think one of my brother now saw what was going on. Yeah, because my brother, they were playing, they were at the gym. So they came out from the gym. Inside the estate, they have a gym close to the gate. So they were at the gym. He now came out, he now saw what was happening. My brother now looked at me, he smiled. Me, I just went inside, I did not come out again. Even after the security embarrassed him and everything, he was still coming out to wait outside the estate. So one day, the one that made me so scared, I was going to church. I was going to church that day. It was on Sunday. I did not drive. I have to come out at the junction to enter a vehicle that would take me to church. Immediately, I came out of the junction. I was just walking to the bus stop. I was not even close to the bus stop. He was already standing in bus stop, so he saw me walking down, and luckily for me, vehicle stopped and I entered. Do you know what this guy did? He entered a bike. That time, bikes were still running everywhere in Lagos. He entered a bike and followed the taxi. He followed the taxi, and I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for that cabman. The taxi now said, do I notice there's a bike that is following us? I told the driver, run, don't run. And the guy is disturbing me, has been disturbing me for years, because it's no longer months now, it's now years. The driver was going, this guy was pursuing the vehicle with a bike. He was pointing, telling the bike man to follow that car. Luckily for me, the driver now diverted to another place. Instead of the driver to stop in the church, I told him, no, don't stop in church, because I do not want him to know we are worshiping. If this guy knows we are worshiping, it's going to become a very big issue. It's going to be a very big issue. That means I will not go to church again. Yes, because he will be coming to stay in the church every day. He might even come he might even come to church and start shouting. You know how this thing, he might even come to church and start shouting or start planning, because I already know, my mind has already, remember I told you that my mind has already told me that this guy is planning evil. Even the security at my gate, they say that this guy, the way they're saying him is like he's planning something. This guy followed me on a bike while he was on a bike, I was exercising. And the driver is a young guy. He noticed what happened. I told him, please do not stop in front of you. Let's just be going. I'll pay you. This guy followed us with a bike. He followed us with a bike. The driver now said, okay, that he knows what he's going to do. He now diverted to one place that is not okay. So he now diverted to one place. They still followed us. Luckily for me, as God will have it, their bike has issues. So the bike man was now trying to fix something in the bike. We passed. Instead of me to stop and go to the church, I told the driver, just take me back home. The church, I'm not going again. The driver now took me back straight, because I know that once I enter inside the estate, I'm safe. He just took me back home. I came back home and I kept quiet. I did not tell anybody. This guy started sending me threats, threatening me, sending me messages that he's going to do this, he's going to do that, because I know at that time he has planned on how to, destroy himself, not me, because I was not saying, you see that the way you're looking, I'm going to do this to you, I'm going to do that to you. Anything he wants to pour, he's going to pour it on himself. I was just saying it. All the messages he was sending to me, I did not reply. I did not reply any message. I just kept the message. I did not reply. So because I did not reply, he was not thinking, is she saying my message or is she not saying my message? This thing continued though. So after a while, I left that estate. And now traveled out of the country, so he didn't see me again. That was how that was how God delivered me from a stalker. The way I'm saying it now, it looks so easy, but it wasn't easy. He followed me for like 7 years. He stalked me for like 7 years until I now left Nigeria and traveled out to do my master's in London. So he did not see me again, and I did not see him again. When I came back to Nigeria, I did not go back to Lagos again. Then I relocated to the north, Abuja. That was how everything, that was how the whole thing stopped. Who knows? Maybe he might want to pour you something that would not be good on your body. He might want to destroy you. Who knows what he was planning? Because people has already securities in the estate. Every other person has noticed that the guy is having bad. He started having bad. Even for him to follow me on a Thursday when I was on a bike shows that he has already planned what he wants to do. But as God will have it, God delivered me. So why am I sharing this story? Is for us to be careful. Let us be careful. It is not everybody that is normal. I believe that these people that stalk people, I think they have some issues in their mental issues. It's not normal. It's not normal. Relationship is not by force. And I did not even tell him what I told him in a bad way. I told him politely. He even accepted, okay, I said I was going to call you when I want to call you, for now I'm very busy and everything. That was how the whole thing started. And that was how these guys stalked me for like 7 years until I left the country. So let's just be careful as ladies. Let us always open our eyes to watch. It is not everybody that say hello actually want to be in a relationship with you. Some are there to destroy you or to pull you down. Let's just be careful. So many things are happening in our society today. You open the internet to see a lot of stories. Let's just be very careful, okay? Please do not forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your family, friends, and those around you, because I know they're going to learn. So you always stay true to yourself and have a beautiful and a lovely day. Bye-bye.